My name is Iyad Rahwan. I'm a professor and director of the Max Planck Center for Humans and Machines in Berlin. I'm here at the Culture Summit and I'm giving a talk about machine culture, which explores how artificial intelligence participates in the creation of culture and the mediation of culture. I'm very much enjoying my time here. I'm meeting many interesting local stakeholders, and we're already exploring some potential collaborations, for example, with the Guggenheim in Abu Dhabi. So artificial intelligence now plays two roles in the mediation of culture. So on one hand, artificial intelligence helps decide what culture we consume. So the AI algorithms, they decide what news we consume, what media content, because it decides how to filter our information for us. But now generative AI is also participating in the creation of culture. It's creating art, it's creating music, visual art, paintings, and so on and so forth. And these are based on human culture, but they're also different. They also have their own specific, peculiar nature. So I'm very interested in trying to understand this new phenomenon, how it will change art and science and cultural production in general, and how we can basically control it so that for the benefit of humanity, so that we can benefit from it while minimizing the risks. Yeah, so in the future, I would love to get involved in creating joint projects that have a scientific and artistic side. So I'm very interested in combining science and art in exhibitions that have also a scientific purpose. This is why we're speaking with Guggenheim and other entities here in order to try and envision something like that, where we involve the public in an interactive fashion, in interacting with technology, and in doing so, also build scientific understanding of the relationship between humans and intelligent machines.
So let me talk about my experience in Abu Dhabi, which is one of the most remarkable places I've been in a very long time. I come here often, and what I admire about Abu Dhabi is the way it brings people together in such a constructive and imaginative way. And I think what's happening on Saadiyat Island is utterly amazing. So I'm always happy to be here to share ideas with friends, to be able to talk about matters like culture. And so the Culture Summit for me is this extraordinary gathering of interesting people from around the world. And I'm going to speak later today about the idea of artificial intelligence in museums and the way in which museums provide a space in which new ideas can be tested, explored, enjoyed, critiqued, and ultimately woven into the fabric of what we do. So I'm talking about artificial intelligence and the museum. The idea being, how does a museum provide a space of imagination where new ideas and new technologies can be tested, can be explored, and can be understood in the ways in which museums are common grounds, places where people from all over the world can gather and think and experience something together. So I will be talking about André Malraux and the Musée Imaginaire, which was something that he developed in the late 1940s. He was a Minister of Culture in the 1950s and early 1960s. And what I'm interested in is the way that the Musée Imaginaire anticipates the internet, social media, and artificial intelligence. And I'm going to lead from that into talking about Rafik Anadol, who uses artificial intelligence to create works of art. And he made an extraordinary work of art that we showed at the Museum of Modern Art called Unsupervised, in which he developed an algorithm that in a way digested 138,000 objects from our collection in order to create new works of art that use those objects from our collection as source material. And I want to talk about the way in which artificial intelligence can be a partner in creating art.